This week, the Prescott Circus Theater returned to the stage for their first performance since the start of the pandemic 2 years ago. The Oakland nonprofit provides circus and theater arts education to elementary and middle school students for free. Since 1985, artists provide professional training, teaching students how to juggle, acrobatics, and more. But more than that, the programs empower and engage these young people, especially after what they've endured during the pandemic. For more on the great efforts of this community organization, we are joined by David Hunt, Prescott Circus Theater's Executive and Artistic Director. David, thanks for joining us on a Friday night. First of all, how good did it feel to see these kids take the stage again this week?
Oh, you don't know the joy and the energy. And not only that, but we had over 300 children from CDCs, Child Development Centers, and Oakland camps come and actually see them. And these are programs and camps that have been coming for generations actually now in our 37 years. So words can't describe the joy that you felt in the air at Oakland Tech and as well as at Defremery Park last Saturday.
Yeah. David, you have performed and been around these arts for nearly 20 years. And while these kids are learning these skills from you, talk about how impactful it is for their development as human beings.
It's the one thing about circus arts you can see in the images of the juggling and the performing, still dancing, is it's bringing the mind and the body and the heart all together in one place. And so it's just the concentration it takes to learn the skills is one thing, and the perseverance that it takes, but then the opportunity to show that with the world. Any of us as adults knew what it means to work very hard and to go out in the world and to share our skills. Our children are having that experience in this really unique way.
David, you've faced so many challenges, and these kids have too, from the pandemic, and now, unfortunately, a new challenge. The van you used to transport these kids, you can see here, during the summer was stolen. So how much of a detriment is this to your program, and what is your message to the community here?
So it was on our first day of rehearsal at Oakland Tech, came out afterwards, and it wasn't there anymore. And I'm still kind of like a little jaw dropped, baffled about it. It's heartbreaking, and it's a real inconvenience, you know, on a lot of levels. It's like one of our big tickets to be able to bring as many as 7 children to different community events. I think if they knew that it was Prescott Circus Fan, they wouldn't have taken it, I'd like to think. All I can say is that if people have it in their hearts that want to support our program to make it possible for us to keep bringing our clowns around towns, they can check our website out.
I certainly hope they do. David, I want to ask you, one of the skills you teach your kids, hambone or juba dance. Explain what that is and why it's also important to educate your students about the origin and history of it.
Well, our programs have always prided itself on cultural connections of combining culturally connected art forms like hambone body percussion, which was brought to us by teaching artist Lance McGee. Hambone body percussion is an African-American art form that came up through enslaved Africans, keeping the rhythms going even though their drums or even language was being taken away from them. And it's essential that any program, especially in the arts, is going to connect the children's ancestry and their culture to the work that they're doing. So yeah, that's a backbone of our work.
Yeah, it's beautiful. David, quickly, tell us when your next performance is.
Some of our children are going to be actually performing this weekend with Circus Bella at a Hayes Valley Carnival in San Francisco, in Hayes Valley, with shows at 1 and 3. And then we'll be actually in Richmond at Point San Pablo with Circus Bella again on Sunday at 12 and 3.
All right, beautiful. David Hunt, we certainly appreciate the work you're doing, and as well as everyone at Prescott Circus Theater. We wish you the best, and we certainly hope you get that van back. Thank you so much for joining us.
PrescottCircus.org. Thank you so much, Greg. It means the world to us to see our kids on the screen. I can't believe it. Thank you.